welcome back to Spill the Tea with Energy. This is episode 3. It rhymes.
It sounds so fun. I love that.
I'm actually in Bali, so if it is a little bit echoey, then I do really apologise, but I'm in the bathroom. But this is what we're working with today. This is the whole point of this. And this is the reason why I wanted to do these episodes, because it would be very easy for us to both still continue doing them whilst we are travelling.
Because we are travel queens. We love to just jet off randomly, like...
We do.
We really do.
I'll tell you one thing I don't love. Bali belly.
We've got a lot to talk about this week, I feel like.
That is not for the faint-hearted, I'll tell you that.
Do you know what? It actually kind of puts me off going altogether. Like, I actually...
Really?
The horror stories I've heard of some people that get so ill. And I know... Well, I was going to say, I know you can try and avoid it, but you literally did. Like,
honestly,
what
I swear to God, I don't know what else we could have done to prevent it. Like, apart from not eating and not leaving, like...
That's not a honeymoon.
We were literally eating like in sensible places. We were eating in like really established restaurants, beach clubs, anti-backing before every single meal. We would wash our hands in the tap and then anti-back. Like, it was that extreme. Some of the places I didn't have ice. Like, honestly, I thought I was being really, really careful.
Yeah.
So yeah, Bali belly, Dick and Matt's come down with it today. So I've literally been at the pool. Luckily I've been at Housing Hall, but I've literally just been sat here all day, and then it got to about 6 PM and he was like, I think I feel okay now.
Thank
I was
God.
like, okay. But no, nightmare. I wouldn't let it put anyone off though. Like, I would come back, but then I'm the same with Egypt, so.
Yeah. I also feel like if you're going to Bali, go and get Bali belly. Like, you gotta do it.
Just experience the whole thing.
You can't go to Bali and say I was literally fine the whole week, like wasn't sick once, like you've not been to Bali then.
Yeah, it's quite a funny story because when I had Bali belly, we were in Seminyak and our hotel had like an outside bathroom, so it was like the muggiest, like I cannot explain, like you'd open the toilet seat and like the lid was wet because it's so muggy.
Yeah.
So I was obviously being ill in that bathroom, whereas Matt's been poorly in Ubud, where we are now, in this lovely big
he's fine.
bathroom.
He's got a TV if he wants to watch it while he's throwing
He's
up.
got a bath, he's got a shower, he's got everything he needs in it.
Oh, Jordan literally texted me, she was like, I literally just wanted my mum, like that's how bad it was. I was like, if that doesn't sum it up, then I don't know what will.
Being sick is like the worst thing for me in the world, so to be
I'm proud of you.
away, yeah. Thanks. It was so bad. You know E. coli in Egypt?
Like times about 52.
Literally.
I literally wouldn't want to experience it.
No.
It's so bad.
Not fun. Anyway.
I don't think you've actually said, but you are on your honeymoon. Finally.
Yeah, this is honeymoon. Finally, yeah.
A whole year later.
Literally. I think we've spoken to this about, like, to a few people we've met out here. And everyone's like, oh, like, are you here on honeymoon? It's like they know. I'm like, how do you know?
Weird, yeah.
But yeah, we basically, so when we got married in Vegas, it was all very last minute. And we didn't even have time to really plan a proper wedding. So there was no time to plan a honeymoon. So
which, to be fair, if you ain't got the time to plan a wedding, get married in Vegas. Like, you don't need time. You need like 2 hours max.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, that is literally all you need. So we decided to do our honeymoon over our first year anniversary as well, which is whilst we're out here.
I literally can't.
It's been nice.
Yeah.
I know, mental.
Like, actually crazy. Were we in Malibu this time last year?
I'm trying to think.
No, we were back in LA and we were literally about to go to Coachella.
Oh yeah. Do you know what?
It's this weekend.
Everyone now flying to LA.
I know.
Coachella.
I know. I saw Anna at the weekend and she's going with White Fox, and I was like,
right.
So jealous. But then she was like, are you going? And I was like, no, do you know what? This is the first year where I'm like, the lineup is not it for me personally.
Yeah, weird,
like,
isn't it?
Doja Cat is probably the only person that I'd be like vaguely interested in, but she's just not doing it for me. And I think last year when we went, although it was like, I feel like at Coachella you really can't have like a bad time, like as in even if you didn't know anyone there, the whole festival experience anyway is like, I would say if it's something you do have on your list that you want to do, like do it. But
yeah, for sure.
Frank Ocean show like ruined our whole weekend.
So bad. Yeah.
So bad.
Like the last guy finishing the whole festival and then doing that, I was just like,
Thanks a lot, Frank.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with their lineup.
I don't know. Like, where's your budget gone? Because when we were there, I don't know if we've spoken about this before, but on the first day we all took like a stroll around the festival grounds, and they have like a like almost like a Hall of Fame type thing. So all the way leading up to the festival, as you walk through the campsite, they have all of the old lineups like all printed out, and we were reading them all. One weekend was like Beyonce, Rihanna, Kanye West, Jay-Z. Like where's the budget gone?
Yeah.
Can we get them back? Like seriously, if that came out and like they did that, yeah, surely. Like I don't know anyone on the lineup, and I think also part of it is like it is an American festival, so maybe we just don't know a lot of the artists.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
Some of those lineups in the past, I was like,
I honestly think this lineup might be worse than last year's.
Agreed. Like as in, like, from personal opinions, like as in I literally don't know anyone.
Yeah.
Like not one person.
I wouldn't know any of their songs, apart from like you said, Doja Cat, but...
Yeah. But then even then we always stand there and we're like, do you remember when we watched Bad Bunny and we were like, yeah, we know him, and then we listened to his songs and we were like, I ain't got a clue.
I was like, I know so many Bad Bunny songs.
You always think you do, and then they start singing and
you're
like, I don't know this one.
Or you know the chorus that's been on TikTok.
Literally that, you know, like one verse and then you're like, cool, should we go?
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. What's been going on with you then since I've been away?
Well, I've been health-wise fine.
Okay,
I've been what?
That's good. You've booked a holiday?
I've booked a holiday, which I'm very excited about. I think when this comes out, we will be on said holiday. I'm just sick of the weather. Sorry, but I'm not feeling it.
No.
We've booked like a little Airbnb, and I think from what I can gather, it's like this gorgeous, like super old, like farmhouse that's been like renovated into all these little rooms, like so cute. It's in the middle of an orangery. It's in Portugal. We can now fly from Norwich, which is great. We've got Ryanair flights. Norwich is really good up in the wild. And yeah, we're literally just going for a week. But yeah, I'm just excited to be in the sun. Faroe's like 27, 28 degrees next week.
Lush.
Yeah.
I would never have thought that Portugal would be that weather.
I know. Brad walked into the bathroom the other day. He was like, "You look really pale." I was like, "That is really rude."
And
I was like,
that's when we book a holiday.
I was like, book me a holiday then. That's fine. Like, you can say that if you book me a holiday. So that's literally what we're doing.
Matt, this whole time we've been here, I've been like, you know when you just like look around the pool or whatever, and I'm like, oh, I've clocked someone, and Matt's like, you're not as brown as her.
I always do that. I always go, am I more tan than that girl? And Brad's like, no. I'm like, oh,
that's really rude. Just say yes.
Yeah.
That's all I want. Just say yes.
That's all you got. Just lie. How many people have you met out there? I feel like Bali is like you'll kind of come home for like 50 new friends.
To be fair, like not actually that many. Yeah, we literally spent 2 days being ill. Not from a damp mood at all, but obviously if you follow me over on Instagram, you'd have seen that I was out here with my friend. So my friend had been travelling around Thailand, and then they were doing their last few days in Bali, so we managed to see Megs and Ben for like our first night, and then the next day we spent with them. And then literally the day after that I was ill, and then the day after that Mum was ill. So we've actually not met that many people.
Just your friends that you've already known anyway, so that's fine.
We were at a beach club, and there was a guy next to us, and he started chatting to us, and he was like, he lived in Dubai, I think. I can't remember where he was actually from. He wasn't originally from Dubai, but he was really cool to talk to. But I'm kind of not here to make holiday friends.
Do you know what? We're so like that.
Yeah.
Like when me and Georgia go on group holidays, we're like, guys, no holiday friends, I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
And we've always got Sam who wanders off, and we lose him, and we look over and he's chatting to these people at the bar.
Yeah.
And I'm all up for a chat with people, but then at the same time, like, it is like a running joke. We're always like, right, no holiday friends. We don't
no
want to make
holiday
friends
friends.
anymore.
No more. It is quite nice though, because obviously we're only staying in the locations for like a few nights.
That's
so
true.
if we do make anyone who kind of want to like go in,
I'm really sad. This is our last night.
Oh, we leave tomorrow. To be fair, the guy that we met at the beach club, he did invite us to another beach club the next day, and we're like, oh, really sorry.
But that's what I mean, like, I really appreciate things like that, and I do, like, we've met some amazing people, like, while we've been away, so I'm not taking anything away from that, but I think it is that, like, I'm very conscious
we met each other.
I know, here we are, like, no holiday friends, it's literally how we met. Brilliant. I think that was when my list closed. I thought, right, I found a good one, I'm not.
She's enough.
I'm not risking it again. No, that is true though, we literally did meet on holiday.
Yeah.
I always think like we both live in the same area. We've lived here like you've lived here your whole life. I've lived here for like a long old time. And I always think if we didn't meet on that holiday, like would our paths have crossed? Because it's ultimately down to Zell that we met.
Yeah, weird.
Very weird.
I always think that. It's always like when people ask me like how we became friends, I'm like, we literally met in Mallorca.
I was loading
Like,
something
on a random
Jesus and
holiday.
George was like, you look fun. And here we are.
I think I like this one.
I'm always conscious of like, I'll say to that person, look, if you want to like have tomorrow on your own, like absolutely do you. We're going here. If you want to join, then like you're more than welcome, but equally like you can say no. And I'm always really conscious of like not wanting to invade on somebody else's holiday. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, I feel like we didn't do that. We got to know each other when we got home.
Yeah, that's true. We spent like our last night together. That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. We didn't really get to spend much time together at all on holiday.
We've definitely made up for it.
Yeah. How many years have we known each other now?
I think this is the 3rd year.
Is it? It's not that long at all, is it? Imagine being in a relationship with someone for 3 years
and doing all the things that we've done
together.
Yeah. Like we're literally
mental.
The only witnesses on your wedding papers.
Wedding, yeah.
We've got matching tattoos. We've really gone for it.
When
we were in Vegas and we got those tattoos, I was like, you literally can't fall out with me now, so.
Ever.
I was like, your freaking tattoos on my arm.
I'll scribble it out.
Can you imagine? Massive X through it. Just do it on the other arm.
What was this? Have you got anything you want to discuss?
I have got a list. Because I was thinking of things yesterday. And I always have things about TikTok to my list, but it is our lives.
These nut bites are so itchy.
Oh really? Okay. Jordan's been bitten alive.
I'm in the jungle.
Okay, my TikTok thing of this week is how small the world is, because I saw this TikTok. You know when you just like, I mean, we all feel like our phones listen to us anyway, and like you'll talk about something, then suddenly it's all you're seeing on TikTok. But I'm now getting to the point where I'm seeing people that I've seen in real life on my TikTok, and I don't know them. So, an example of this, when me and Brad went to Barbados, I was on a Virgin flight, and I don't know why I was like so up and down this flight, like I was constantly minced about the toilets, like stretching my legs. I was clearly bored. Me and Brad weren't sat together, so I just didn't know what to do with myself. So anyway, I got speaking to one of the air hostess. I think we were talking about like airplane meals and like random stuff, and then I was on TikTok like literally a week after we had got back, and you know these TikTok videos of like air hostess that have just like qualified, and they'll be like, oh Sandra, where's your first flight, and they'll say where they're going for the first time. They'll go through all these people, and I was like, why do I really recognise that girl? She said my first flight's Barbados, and I was like, oh my god, that was her first flight, and it was the girl that I've been talking to on my, how weird is that? Like I could have seen it and it didn't even have that many likes or anything. I was like, this is so bizarre.
Weird.
And I like obviously found her profile, and I thought that's really weird if I messaged her, so I didn't, but I just thought
stalker behaviour.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me.
You probably don't remember me because you literally served 3,000 people that day, but like, hey.
Hey, it's me. Do you think like when you're next to people, your TikTok's like connect?
I don't know. I hope not.
Have you done that thing on a flight, by the way, that you can download offline videos?
I haven't done it, but you can.
So
have you done
good.
it?
Yeah, so good.
But then, can't you only download 200?
Yeah.
I feel like I get through them in 5 minutes.
No, because you have to really watch everything. You know when you'll flip past, just don't.
You're just...
Literally, even if it's boring, I'm like, wow.
I love that.
I flip past.
Yeah, I need to try that next time. I think, oh no, actually, my flight next time is quite a long time, so I might try it.
Yeah.
And it's Ryanair, so there ain't going to be any Wi-Fi going on, is there?
No. I did the trend that you did with the nickname from a boyfriend or husband. Mine was Wazza after work babies.
What are all your nicknames? Mine's literally Miss P, Chick, like bog standard ones.
Matt, I don't really know. Wazza, Warwick. What else do you call me? Babes all the time.
Yeah. Bubs. We've got those tattoos.
G-Force.
Is that?
None
Do we have any nice
ones? No. Little boy. He calls me little boy all the time.
Thanks, Matt.
I just get bullied.
Honeymoon vibes. What is he calling you this week? Like, have we got any nice? Just Georgia?
Yeah, just Georgia, because I think he's feeling sorry for himself.
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah. He's currently in the other room having a massage by a lady at the hotel. So You can probably hear everything that we're talking about, but you just can't hear your side of it.
He's probably really trying to relax and he's probably now laughing at himself that we're just talking about your... Yeah, he can just hear you saying all his nicknames for you. What do you call him?
I don't really think I have any nicknames. Matt.
Is he ever Matthew if he's in trouble?
No, never. I never call him Matthew. I'll call him Matty if we're like joking around, because my mum calls him Matty. Matty.
I was going to say she doesn't call him Matty, she calls him Matty.
Yeah, just Matt. Oi.
Yeah.
Oi.
Just a poke will do.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brad is just Brad, or then sometimes I do call him Bradley, but I couldn't tell you what context.
I can't remember the last time I heard you call Brad Bradley.
I don't know, but that's what I mean. I don't think it's context when I'm like around people.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever called Brad Bradley.
No. I always find
Isn't that
Brad's
weird?
name really funny as well because it's so American to me.
Bradley.
Yeah, I always
What,
think like,
Brad?
hey Brad.
Brad.
Yeah.
Brad.
Get in the pool, Brad. We always go into an American accent when we say his name, and I always like, sometimes I'm like, oh my god, Brad's name is Brad.
Really sorry about that. My last camera died, so I might be a little more zoomed in now because my other camera is very zoomed out. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just deciding where I want those.
Anything else on your list?
I have got things on my list.
I love these lists that you do.
I'm enjoying them. Oh, this is a fun one because, well, it kind of is fun, kind of not. And I also, not gonna lie, I feel like I'm on a 2-day hangover. Getting old.
Brilliant. It's from your evening.
Yeah, I've drank a lot, but I drank vodka, lime and sodas, so I was like, well, soda water, it's good for you.
Fun.
But here I am, literally 2 days later, still like with a headache. With your sickness, with my headache, I don't know how much we're going to want to talk about this, but I was watching it literally makes me go funny thinking about it. I was watching a TikTok yesterday, and this guy, you know the guy that's gone like super viral, he does like all the pastry stuff, like he's quite good looking, and he has like this massive shop. Have you not seen him?
No.
He makes like the giant croissants and like, you've not seen him?
No.
Oh my god, he's like gourmet like times 100, like everything looks like a cupcake would cost about 50 quid.
Literally not seen it.
Again, our For You pages are so different.
So different.
But anyway, there's this guy that does all these like fancy bakery things, and he was making a meringue, like anything you watch of him you'd be like, yeah, I'd crave that, even if you don't like it, you'd like want it. And he was making a meringue. The feel, the texture, the everything, the sound meringue makes gets me like you wouldn't believe.
Don't, because I hate meringue.
You do as well? I didn't know that.
The crunchiness, it makes me go icky.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I always think both of us, like everyone has like a specific noise or like a thing that just makes you like cringe.
Is that like, oh, it hurts my teeth, like.
I know.
Yeah, I hate that.
The sound of ice in a freezer, like that, like, or people biting into ice lollies. I've literally, my hairs are like legit standing up right now. Oh my god, it just, and such normal things that some people can do, but I just cannot deal with it. Like I literally want to hit you in the face.
Is it Brad's cleaning teeth?
Brad's just cleaning his teeth.
Yeah.
Like
so
when he first said about it, like ages ago, I was like, yeah, whatever, like get a grip, like we've got to clean our teeth. But legit, like he has goosebumps all over his body every single time he
That's
brushes
so
his teeth.
weird.
Like
I quite
full
like
on
that.
goosebumps.
Like I could probably
Yeah, it
watch
feels like
something
refreshing.
Yeah.
And then someone will come on TV and he'll be like, are you joking? Like, do we need to watch someone brush their teeth? Like, he hates it.
I would say mine are cardboard and polystyrene, and they're two of the things that probably put together as well, aren't they?
Yeah, when you were unboxing that thing that I got and it was like cardboard and then polystyrene and then more cardboard, Georgia was like,
it tipped me over the actual edge, like even thinking about it.
That doesn't do anything for me. I don't mind that.
Yeah, and meringue. Can't deal with meringue. That feeling on your teeth.
Yeah, and like even when you're breaking it, oh my god, it just, nothing should feel like that.
No. Max's flour on the bottom of a like roll.
Yeah, someone had that recently.
And like bread.
Like flour on anything.
Yeah.
Just freaks them out.
He hates it.
Weird. Again, that does nothing for me.
I made it as lunch once in a bloody blue moon, because that does not happen. And I got these floury rolls. I was like, these are lovely. You know, like the crunchy ones from Morrison's.
Nice.
And they've got flour on the bottom, and he was like, ugh.
Really?
So, yeah.
It's just weird that we have these things that, like, for other people, it does nothing to them. And then for us, it's like literally like if you're biting an ice rod in front of me, it is the end of your world. Like I actually will flip out. I can't deal with it.
I will kick you.
I literally will. Like it's too much.
Our friend Alice, she can't have anyone touch her neck. So if you did this to her, she literally goes
inwards.
It's weird, isn't it? Like
Brad's a bit
she
like
can do
that,
it
isn't it? Like you know when you
herself.
go like this to someone.
Really?
Can't do it. Yeah. There was who do I know that they're weird about like wrists and like veins and stuff as well.
I'm funny about my feet, aren't I? Literally do not touch my feet.
That would be the end of someone's world.
That would be the end of someone because I would literally kick someone in the face if they touch my foot.
Georgia could like absolutely play fight with someone the minute that her like foot is touched, she's like, no, literally.
I see red. I actually see red. Not red.
You just like launch, like that's it. You just kick out.
Literally. I don't like, you know when you've got like a matte painted wall and then you like touch it.
Yeah.
I don't like that
like the feel of clay. Like you know when you've got those plates that have like the
oh yeah, the crusty edge. Yeah. Imagine like touching that with wet hands if you're washing up. Oh.
So, but I've got one plate in my cupboard that's like that, and I do everything I can to never use it.
Like a
glazed
resort
on
to paper plates.
Yeah, like I'd eat off the kitchen side, like I don't care, I'm not using it.
That's
It's so bad. I don't even know why I've got it, like where it came from.
Down below I want to know everyone's like icks of like things that make them like feel like weird.
Literally go inside yourself. Like very kindly had a PR parcel the other day from Space NK. And in there was the Tatcha moisturiser. Have you tried it?
Was it? No, I haven't. Is it
10
good?
out of 10. It's so good.
Yeah,
like so good.
Try. For my birthday, my sister got me the drunk elephant one. You know the one where you like squeeze it and it like.
Yeah.
It literally doesn't feel like moisturiser on your face. It's so nice.
There's so many. I feel like there's so many products that go viral, and sometimes I'm like, is it really worth the hype? And I would safely say there are probably two things.
Really?
I would definitely recommend. Yeah.
What else?
I know it's so expensive, but
yeah.
Some of the, I don't know the name of the brand, but it's all like really colourful packaging and like super like square stuff. I want to say it's like Bioma or something. Can't remember the name of it. It's like fluorescent packaging.
Right.
It gives me like drunk elephant vibes, but like not. Some Ren stuff. Can't remember what else there was. I've literally used all of it already. Like, but I feel like my skin kind of freaks out when I do that.
When I change something in my skincare, it literally goes no.
Yeah. But then it has to get used to it, doesn't it? I mean, I'm not dermatologist. I have really annoyingly, I don't know if you can see that, I have 4 gnat bites on my face. Do you remember when I got bit in Turkey and I literally, like, my face shape changed?
Yeah, literally.
So
God, it was huge, wasn't it? The ones in Turkey were nasty. Weren't they? I don't know what hand, it was so sore.
Top tip though, I don't know why, well actually I think it's because the hotel we stayed in, we were like in like a lake reservoir thing, like it was literally just a big bay, and there were these flies like everywhere, and all of the people that worked at the hotel, they were like, don't worry, they don't bite, and we were all there like covered in bites, like I think the boys went up to the bar and was like, is there anything we can do about these bugs, like do you have like incense or anything? And they basically gave us a pot of coffee granules and you can set it alight and then it just like smokes. So
I mean, if you don't like coffee, not nice. Everyone else is like, it smells so nice. I was like, it smells gross.
I didn't know that though, like coffee just gradually burns slowly and like just smokes a lot, so it like
we done it in Lisbon as well, didn't we?
Yeah, because we remembered
we just
that.
done it ourselves.
Yeah. We were like there with some burning coffee. Just remember to not pick up the tray as soon as it's finished burning.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you what your plans are going forward now we're both feeling a little bit better.
My plans are, so we're supposed to have 3 nights in Ubud. Well, we have had 3 nights in Ubud, which is like the jungle side of it. But unfortunately, 2 days of that have been taken away from illness. So we have 2 days left. So tomorrow we are doing beach clubs, monkey jungles, waterfalls, temples, all that sort of thing. And then we're moving on to the Gili Islands, and you have to get like a really dangerous boat there, which I'm not looking forward to. But I think we've found a nicer boat that takes a little bit longer, a little bit more expensive, but definitely a safer experience. We've been there for 3 nights, and then we're back in like on like the Bali island and in Uluwatu for the last 2 nights, which is like where all the surfer dudes are. And I think I'm going to do surf lessons.
Do it. Do you know what? I can actually imagine you being really good at that because you try anything and you're quite good at it. So you literally come back and Matt will buy a surfboard, guarantee.
Yeah, we'll be down promo.
Yeah. He'll be like, so I have a new hobby, bought all the gear, he'll have a wetsuit.
Everything. Yeah, I think I'm going to try surf lessons. I mean, I'm not going to deep it that much. Like, I'll probably try it once, and if I swallow a load of salt water, then I'll probably call it quits. But that's one way of getting Bali belly again.
Can you get it from the sea? Wear like a whole face mask.
I've got one. We got, what are they called? Snorkeling masks, and then like the full face ones. Yeah.
Perfect.
Me, like, I'm going to be looking really sexy on like a surfboard. And I've got this massive face spray on.
The whole thing over your face, like, hey.
But yeah, that's our plans. I'm excited now that we've both, or happy that we've both now been ill and like hopefully we're behind us and I'll be able to actually enjoy the rest of our honeymoon.
Yeah, I think your bodies will be like, we're not going to do that again, like I'm over it.
Yeah. Right, so that finishes the episode number 3. For next week's episode, obviously, it'll be over at Emily's channel, and we're actually going to ask you guys to ask us some questions or anything you've got that you want to like talk to us about or get us to talk about, then send it over. It will be over on our Instagram, so I will leave that on screen now if I can actually figure out how to do it because I couldn't last time. Yeah, so we really want to hear from you guys, and you can speak to us about anything you want. I think it would be really interesting instead of just listening to us jump along for 30 minutes.
I mean, we did say we were inviting you in on our FaceTime calls, and this is literally how they go. They go left and right.
This is literally,
so
yeah.
Here we are.
This is what it is. But yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and go visit Emily's channel next week to see episode number 4. And I'll see you guys really, really soon. Bye guys.
Bye.